the man unexpectedly inherited the right to $1 trillion fortune, but the condition was that he had to spend $1 billion within a month. An even stricter rule was, the $1 billion could only be spent on himself, and after 1 month he could not own any assets. In order to spend the billion quickly, the man invested in many failing projects. He even hired incompetent financial advisors. After 1 week, half of his assets were already gone, but just then, his assistant told him, the unfinished building he had invested in was now worth $2 billion because of government planning. The man was furious. He jumped into the pool in despair. Reflecting on everything that happened during the week, he suddenly came up with a brilliant idea. The next day, the man held a press conference. He announced the launch of fat insurance. People only needed to pay 1 yuan to insure their fat, and for every gram of fat burned they would be compensated 1 yuan. The insurance lasted 15 days, with a payout cap of $2 billion. In this way, through the man's clever strategy, the $2 billion was consumed at lightning speed. He even received government recognition for it. But because of his high-profile show of wealth, he attracted the attention of criminals. The man received a phone call. His wife and friend had been kidnapped. The kidnappers demanded $10 million. Then they pushed his friend off the building. After the call ended, the man was left with no choice. If he paid to save his wife, he would lose his right to inherit the trillion fortune. Faced with the temptation of unimaginable wealth, the man tried to drown his sorrow in alcohol and forget his wife. But just as the kidnappers were about to leave, they found him sitting upstairs with cash in hand crying loudly. It turned out this was the ultimate test for him. He had passed the trial of humanity versus money and successfully obtained the $1 trillion inheritance.